Welcome back to our Blue Z Water channel. Today we're going to talk about an extraordinary program called our Vibrational Therapy Workshop Program. This is really new innovations and technologies that allow you to become your own body worker. So let's get into it and take a look at some of this. Okay, so here's the program. It involves 3 vibrational therapy tools. So first, let's start with the trauma release exercises. Now, trauma release exercises is part of our trauma release program. And let's start at the beginning. Subconscious memory sends signals to the body that cause incredible gripping and grabbing of connective tissue. This is signaled through the acupuncture meridians. For a common Western mind, your nerves are signaling your tissue, and your tissue goes into the seizing, gripping phenomena. So these are very profound to the practice in that we need to release at the root system of our memory matrix, so to speak, profound memories held deep within the spine and the brain. Dr. David Berceli, by the way, this is his website, goes into extensive teachings about how memory works and root primitive memories in the spine. Key to this work is that animals do this to release trauma. They studied animals, and when animals are traumatized and go through a freeze mechanism, if they don't do this shaking, trembling, spinal, deep nervous system release, they actually die. So this is learning from nature. And these are very easy to learn. It takes literally less than 15 minutes for most people. And it's profound. It's a profound practice that if you do it for like 3 months, it'll change your life. Now, the problem with doing these exercises is that since we've been habituated into holding on, gripping, grabbing, and have huge traumatic loops in our body, we have built up tremendous pathways of fascia constriction. So even if you try to open up the nervous system to release, a lot of people have difficulty if they've had a lot of trauma just doing this process, because the body has many, many roadblocks. So these 2 therapies, in conjunction with this therapy, are extraordinary. Now, these therapies actually start to release profound levels of fascia formations in the body. So what is fascia? Well, fascia is basically like your internal skin, and when you have stress, the skin gets tighter and tighter and tighter. And if it's gripping and grabbing around, let's say, the liver, you're going to get impingement in the liver or the kidneys. So we never think about this, what I call the grip at depth phenomena, and how the fascia just keeps torquing and torquing down. So the one thing we want to do is actually reverse the process. We want to let go, but also the fascia's had years and years of habituation, so sometimes it turns to adhesions and scar tissue, and even if it hasn't reached that state, it's like really super tight, like really torque tight tissue. So creating great damage, and if it's around, joints or around, muscles, it'll actually pull on them, cause the muscle to twist and turn. It's extraordinary connective tissue. So this is a global phenomenon that we need to release. Once the fascia starts to unwind, everything starts to fall back into place. The body itself can breathe again. Organs, when they're choked out, can't receive nutrients. It's just choking, and respiration is a whole body dynamic. So in the trauma release program, we have other practices to teach you how to unwind. Breathing is extraordinarily important, and these are other unwinding practices. So unwinding or causing that letting go phenomena at a whole body dynamic level is very, very important. So take a look at the trauma release program. Okay, so let's get into the other 2 parts of the vibration therapy workshop. We have rapid release therapy and whole body vibration therapy. These are the whole body vibration therapy that start there. You stand on a machine that puts intense trembling, shaking on the body. It's similar to TRE in that it'll help release the nervous system deeply, except the TRE is a little more internal, a little more at the root system. But this is literally outside in. The whole body is trembling and shaking. And this is sort of like a jackhammer of a sort, kind of similar to that, therapeutic jackhammer, and you can start to break down this huge fascia grip. So now you can break down years and years of fascia, but this is so dense, it's so intense, that now you need to add in the second tool called the rapid release tool. And this is a strategic tool I use in all my sessions that, combined with certain neuromuscular techniques, which we can easily teach you, can now break years and years of fascia patterns. You put the two together for home therapy, this is quite extraordinary. If you repeat this every day, you'll be a different person in 6 months. We suggest if you have a lot of trauma, probably start here with these two therapies and then start working at this level, because now the whole body knows it can let go. And now you can go to deeper root memories and start to excavate them from the primitive spine and the brain. Now, just standalone, this therapy is incredible for systemic problems. If you have kidney problems, any organ problems, this will start to get the organs to relax and unwind. Structural problems, lower back pain, neck pain, this will start to release the huge fascial highway that contributes to these problems. Remember, if you have a neck problem, it's just not the neck. Fascia is interconnected everywhere, so you need to really recondition the entirety of the fascial highway in the body. It goes from top to bottom, and it goes deep within to the skin. So once you're retuning this whole fascial gripping pattern, now you can go at different dead sections, so to speak, of the body and start to actually recondition very old, dense fascia, including scar tissue. So this is a very exciting therapy. It's something that proves itself in a short period of time, and it integrates once again into our trauma release therapy and also into our detox therapy. In our detox therapy, we have the vibration machine, and we also have now our Blue Z water, which is once you open up the pathways in the body, and the body can ungrip, and you flood it with great cleaning agents like our Blue Z water, now the cells can regenerate a lot quicker. So a lot of our tools do overlap. Also, our breathing practice is another unwinding, letting go practice that's in our trauma release. It's also in our detox program. Because if the body's gripped, number one, it'll be toxic, and number two, you'll feel traumatized, and it's just all interrelated. So this is really integrating subconscious work and understanding how the subconscious plays out in the body and how that contributes to all kinds of disease states. Alrighty, so we also have a YouTube channel, and we have our vibration therapy series playlist, so please take a look. Here's an overview. We have releasing emotional trauma with whole body vibration therapy. We talk about how the vibration therapy affects all the organs. So here's one on colon health and colon cleansing. Here's one that explains the choking of the organs that we just talked about. And here's one on talking about the rapid release and the whole body vibration machine. So once you start to do this work, you're going to see so much more understanding of how when you release these profound fascial grip states, how your emotions feel better, and when you get into the organ systems, you start to, hit your liver, get up first thing in the morning, hit your liver, your spleen, all your organs. You're going to feel immediately better. And then, if you drink a lot of the Blue Z water and do our detox program, then you're really starting to get somewhere. So it's really simple. All these therapies we put together, really there's about 6 or 7 essential tools, and if you're really challenged, you can start to add on some additional, tools. Let's say like ozone therapy is an additional detox tool for sauna therapy. But as far as becoming your own body worker, this program really works profoundly. And this will get you a long ways. And if you get any work done by any other body workers, you'll be like light years ahead if they're high-level body workers. Okay, so we're going to have a webinar coming up this week. So please sign up for our webinars, and you can go look at the history of our webinars. And we're going to be doing a webinar on whole body vibration therapy and this workshop. So please take a look. And appreciate if you have any questions, please email me, Andrew@bluezwater.com. Thank you.